Hola, ¿cómo están todos? ¿Muy bien? Hey, hoy es viernes. Hoy es un buen día. Today is Friday. All right, guys. So what we're going to do today, we're going to review a little bit about yesterday's direct object pronouns. Remember lo, los, la, las? ¿Recuerdan esos? Do you remember those? So before we get going, where did they go? Where do we put direct object pronouns? Do we put it before the conjugated verb or after the conjugated verb? In English, we say we put it after the conjugated verb. Got it? Got it? But in Spanish, we put it before. So that's what we're going to do, okay? Those are the two activities that we are going to complete, activity 10 and 11. And that will be it. But before we get into it, we are going to analyze and we're going to watch a little flick about these guys right here. Okay, these guys that are going to Costa Rica. Let's try to understand the situation. Let's try to see what's the conflict in this scene and find out what is going on. Okay, listen for the main things that you want to listen is the direct object pronouns when they said lo or la or las. Okay, so let's get to it.
Tú vas a tomar un vuelo a Miami. Haces cola para abordar el avión. Esperas en la puerta y miras tu tarjeta de embarque. Se la das al auxiliar de vuelo. Abordas el avión.
¿Tienen sus trajes de baño? Sí, los tenemos.
Y tenemos nuestros pasaportes y el itinerario.
¿Pasaportes? No los necesitan. Pero en la agencia de viajes dicen, pero no vamos a viajar a Miami. Vamos de vacaciones aquí en Costa Rica, a Playa Hermosa.
A la playa.
Ujú.
Okay, so let's analyze what actually happened here. Okay. So let me read this to you, okay? So you guys have a better idea. Let's look for direct object pronouns, okay? He says, let me move my way here so I'm closer to this. Okay. Tú vas a tomar un vuelo a Miami. Haces cola para abordar el avión. Esperas en la puerta y miras tu tarjeta de embarque. Se la das al auxiliar de vuelo. Se la das. Notice that there is one here, right? You give it to. What is it that you're giving? La tarjeta de embarque. Okay, let's go back. Tú vas a tomar un vuelo. You're going to take a flight to Miami. Haces cola. What's haces cola? Correct. To get online. Para abordar. To board el avión. To board the plane. Esperas en la puerta, wait in the door, at the gate, y miras tu tarjeta de embarque. And you look at your boarding pass. Now, tarjeta de embarque is feminine, tarjeta de embarque. So the direct object pronoun for tarjeta will be la. Se la das al auxiliar de vuelo. You give it, give it. What is it? Tarjeta. You give it to the flight attendant. Abordas el avión. And you board the plane. La mamá dice, ¿tienen sus tarjetas de baño? ¿Tienen sus trajes de baño? Trajes de baño is bathing suits. Notice that trajes is masculine. And then they say, sí, los tenemos. What is los? What is los? Correct. Los is referring to this guy right here, los trajes de baño. So you're replacing trajes de baño with los. Sí, los tenemos, so you don't have to mention it again. Yes, we got them. Y tenemos nuestros pasaportes y el itinerario. And we have our passports and our itinerary. And the mom says, pasaportes no los necesitan. She's referring to the passports. Passports, los pasaportes, right? So more than one. So you don't say no necesita los pasaportes. You don't say that again. You simply replace pasaportes with los, and you put it right before the verb, the action, right? Pero en la agencia de viajes dicen, but in the travel agencies they say, pero no vamos a viajar a Miami, but we are not going to travel to Miami. Vamos de vacaciones aquí en Costa Rica, a Playa Hermosa. And this is exactly what's going on. Okay, so how many times did you see indirect object pronouns? One, la. Where else did you see another one? Los, two. You also see it right here which says no los necesitan, 3 times. Do you see it anywhere else? No, that is correct. That's it. All right. So now with this, what are you guys going to do? You guys are going to listen and go to the next activity. The next activity is activity 10. So based on the listening activity at page 44, you are going to answer these questions. You're going to make sure that is the correct answer, okay? Correct answer. Use the direct object pronoun. For example, to give you the model. Antes de abordar el avión, los pasajeros hacen cola. So, yes, they do or they don't. And what is it they do? Before they board the plane, los pasajeros, the passenger, hacen cola. Sí, la hacen. Yes, they do it. Hacen cola. Hacer cola is feminine word, cola. Therefore, you say sí, la hacen. So you replace cola, la hacen con la. Sí la hacen. Let's do this one. Cuando los pasajeros esperan en la puerta, miran su tarjeta de embarque. When the passengers look, they wait at the door, they look at their boarding pass. So what you have to replace here is tarjeta de embarque. What would be the direct object pronoun for tarjeta de embarque? Es el la, es el lo. Look at it. Tarjeta. Tarjeta is la. Then you say sí, la miran. Okay? The verb is right here. Miran. Sí, la miran. Or you can say no, la miran. But in this case, it would be sí, la miran. Okay? And that's what you gotta do with each one of these. Once you get to that, you click right here, and you will be able to do the assignments. Okay? Then right after that, you go to activity 11. In activity 11, page 45, you will be able to answer those questions. Okay, so in activity 11, de vacaciones. De vacaciones means in vacation. So what are you going to do here? You're going to ask a partner. Well, you don't have to ask a partner. You're going to create a mini conversation right here. And when you're going to ask, ¿comes hamburguesas? This is the model. ¿Comes hamburguesas cuando estás de vacaciones? Do you eat hamburgers when you're on vacation? Now, the noun here, what we're talking about is hamburguesas, right? See it? Hamburguesas is plural. It's more than one. Is it feminine or masculine? That's what you need to ask. Is it feminine or masculine? It's feminine. Hamburguesas is more than one. Hamburguesas. Then, when you want to replace that word, hamburguesas, then you put a direct object pronoun. What would be the direct object pronoun for that? Yes, correct. Las. Then you can say, sí, las como, like it's the case right here. Notice that the verb comer changed to the yo form, and it goes before the conjugated verb. Sí, las como. Or you can always say, no, no las como, porque no me gusta, because I don't like them, okay? ¿Y tú? So you got to do that for each one of them, okay? Beber refrescos. The verb is right here, beber refrescos. So you change the beber to the to form, right? Bebes. Bebes refrescos cuando estás de vacaciones. And you can say, sí, los refrescos. Refrescos is more than one, right? It's plural and it's masculine. So the direct object pronouns will be los or las. Los, that's correct. Entonces, then you say, ¿bebes refrescos cuando estás de vacaciones? And you say, sí, los bebo. Okay, and that is what you have to do. Now, just to expand, can you list 3 activities you can do? Then write them in sentences using direct object pronouns. Okay, all right. So I'll leave you with that. Pretty soon we're going to play a quizzes, which will give you that kick of points that you need to finish and end the week. Gracias y hasta la próxima. Adiós.